Only one thing smells like bacon, and that's bacon! Hello and welcome to another great episode of Gripping Golf Podcast. If you haven't noticed, there's been a logo change. We got a new, awesome, fresh logo from Connor Greer, who's an amazing designer here in Kansas City, and he did this for us. It was amazing.
It smells like bacon too.
It smells like bacon.
Scratch and sniff
for sure. Yeah, that's true. So if you are not subscribed, give it a scratch. Then hit that subscribe button and the notification button, and then scratch it again, and then give it a sniff and see what happens. Yeah,
technology's amazing these days.
It's awesome. Smell-o-vision finally. So we've got sponsors. We've got Nelson Hill, which is a fine leather, superior leather products for golfing. You can get 10% off your order with the promo code GrippingGolf over at their website, which is nelsonhill.co. Nelsonhill.co.
Get them now for Christmas.
And then we've also got Boomerang Putting. We've got Alex Moore over there, our friend, who we're going to be recording with here shortly. Was that next week? I don't even know.
Next week.
Wow, that's going to be amazing. He's 16 hours ahead of us, so we're hoping to get some Pete's hoping to get some hot, fresh stock market information going into that.
Into the future.
Yeah, but if you're looking for a training device for putting, you can use the promo code GG Save, as in gripping, save. And
funny how that
Stuart,
works.
Albert, Victoria, Edward. There you go.
Okay.
So that was fast.
Well
done. And you can get 20% off your order there. And they're located in Australia, so shipping doesn't take as long as I would think it would. It was quite amazing. And we did a product review with him not too long ago. Check it out. It's the third or fourth rendition of this product, and it's pretty
it's nice.
Pretty
It's
awesome.
stuff.
Yeah.
I really like it.
Yeah. 2 balls, 1 cup sometimes. So
that's very true.
Very true.
Absolutely the
yeah.
truth.
So,
Yes.
but yeah, okay. So there we go. We're through. Let's do this first. If you have not followed us on Instagram, Facebook, or Twitter, go ahead and do that. It's Gripping Golf Podcast. The name has changed a little bit. There's now a space between gripping and golf. You can find us easier.
Okay.
And if you're also trying to find us online, you can just go to grippinggolf.com. Goes right to grippinggolfpodcast.com.
Yeah, buddy.
And we're getting there.
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead and follow us. And if you haven't followed us on YouTube, make sure you subscribe and also hit that notification button so you get the alerts when we release new videos like Hot Takes with Dave, Hot Takes on reshafting and gripping.
He's been all over my YouTube page.
I know.
Yeah. Just Dave.
It's just Dave everywhere.
With a shaft in his hand.
I'm really sorry.
Dave's shafts.
all over your YouTube page.
Dave's grips.
Yeah, if you ever want to know how to do anything with golf clubs,
Call Dave.
Yeah, call Dave.
yeah.
His number is
the number is somewhere up here.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah, we'll hot link that. Yeah.
I actually just recorded a video last night, and I was telling Billy I left my address very visible in it. So I need to fix that.
That's okay. The fangirls will come.
Unless people want to
And
send
the boys.
me stuff.
The boys might come too.
It doesn't have your string
I was
on it.
unaware we had fangirls. I thought it was just fangirl.
That maybe. I don't know.
All right.
Yeah. If we're only counting each one of our wives towards ourselves, yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. Well,
fair enough.
And John, all the women, they
all gravitate
John.
towards John.
Do you want your address put up on the YouTube video,
Yeah, I don't
John?
really care.
Yeah.
Come by.
Yeah.
Come by.
I
There's
heard-
always beer in the crisper drawer.
He's good with Python.
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah. Getting better
learning it
by the day.
Oh man, so
Look at us
good.
go.
See what? What are we doing now?
What do you want to do? We're gonna do a podcast.
We're podcasting.
We're
Are we,
podcasting.
is that what
Are
we're
we
doing?
podcasting?
About
I thought we
bacon.
I thought
About
we were-
bacon.
Oh.
Yes.
The only one thing that tastes like bacon is bacon.
Inevitably, all roads lead to bacon when you're hanging
true.
out with
Oh,
the three of
God.
us, Billy.
Yeah.
That's something you need to learn.
No, it's so good. Bobby
Yeah.
smoked some bacon the other day. It
Oh,
was
that's
so good.
wonderful, isn't
Yeah.
it?
Nice.
He Traegered it up.
Yeah.
He was like,
Nice.
you know what
and
would go good
crispy.
on this Traeger? Some
Thick
bacon.
cut bacon?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
He brought it. They put it in. It was for Thanksgiving. Topped deviled eggs with it.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Look at Bobby stepping up his Thanksgiving game.
Yeah, no kidding.
Yeah, he has. He's really. Leslie said he's really loving the Traeger. So
Good.
I think we're gonna get him. I hope he's not listening. We might get him a little something for that for Christmas. You know.
Have him
Act
Right.
because
surprised.
I want to try.
Yeah, act
this.
surprised, Bobby.
Act surprised.
I
Yeah.
want to try this sometime. I need somebody to smoke me a grilled cheese sandwich. I want to experience.
See, here's the thing with that. Would you want to smoke the whole grilled cheese sandwich, or would you
cheese?
That's what I was gonna say. Smoke the cheese.
Well,
cold smoke the cheese.
The fact will tell you, it goes down to: do you have a issue with the texture of the bread? Because my concern is when you smoke it, it's gonna soften. And it will. People don't like marshmallows because not the flavor of a marshmallow; it's vanilla.
It's the texture.
It's the texture of it.
Yeah.
And
are you sure if you did it right, it wouldn't toast it?
Well, then you're gonna.
I think you would have to do. You might have to do.
You'd dry the bread out.
You might have to do something like when you sear a steak. Like you could do like
a reverse sear.
Reverse sear. Yeah. You could
cold smoke the bread.
Yeah.
With the cheese, and then you make the grilled cheese.
Then you make the grilled cheese.
Look at us solving world problems.
Sounds like we need another podcast.
Because when you smoke a frozen pizza, it gets nice and crispy.
Yeah. And and smoke sticks to fat, so you use like brioche.
Oh my god!
Just for butter and eggs. Yeah.
And you gotta butter the shit.
So
out.
Do we need another spin? Do we need to have a spin-off podcast?
Maybe
gripping food.
Fat guys talk food.
Where we just sit there and wheeze and eat.
What happens if you smoke smoked Gouda? Does it become like re-smoked?
Double smoke.
You can do double smoke.
Yeah, it's like double.
I mean, most cheese that are smoked, they're all cold smoked.
There you go.
So they're not smoked at above 80 degrees typically.
Yeah.
Well, maybe let's reach out to Sycamore Ridge, have them get a Traeger for the bunker.
I think it sounds simple,
and then just let us experiment.
I like it. Yeah.
We'll I got my membership yesterday. They can use that cash to go out and buy one.
We'll smoke your meat.
That should be their logo for the bunker bar.
And there goes the explicit tag.
I didn't say anything wrong.
It's
I just said we'll smoke your meat.
Yes.
It's borderline.
It's insinuating.
It's not any different than the O-rings that came with the laser pointer putter.
Very true.
Boy.
That's very true.
Yeah.
John missed
Wait
that.
till you guys hear that one.
Yeah.
All right.
Something to look forward to.
It's a good one.
So let's talk about golf on our podcast.
Let's get to the what people tune in for every week.
It was winter in 80 or 75 here today. So
yes, we set a record high in the Kansas City metropolitan area, and I didn't get to golf today.
Nobody golfed.
Thank you, climate change.
I had no internet, and I still worked.
Yeah,
that's how dedicated I am.
Wow,
fantastic.
Persevered.
You're driven.
Yeah.
I hope your boss subscribes.
We'll send the link.
Yeah. Send him a QR code.
Yes. Absolutely. I can tell you didn't. Yeah. We didn't golf. That's a tragedy.
Yeah. It's bad. Dang it.
All right. Well,
whatever.
Let's start out with some fun stuff. You want to?
Let's do it.
Has anybody bought anything in the last couple of weeks?
I have not.
I mean, I did. I bought a new shaft for my putter and a new grip for the putter. Both are still in the packaging.
Oh, really?
I haven't taken them out. Yeah.
Okay.
Nice.
So
what are you
putter
planning on doing?
For the Red X. So the whole plan
is getting dolled up, right?
Well, if I ever go to the putter spa,
yeah,
which I need to. I'm just.
Is it's going to be a?
Do you go with the putter to the putter spa? Is that how it works?
If he offers, I gladly go.
You'd go.
Yeah.
Would you get
you'd have to go to Illinois.
I think Dave has a better shot of going to the putter spot.
Yeah.
Who knows?
Would you get dolled up too?
Yeah, I mean,
yeah, they'd put you through the spa.
Go ahead and paint
shape
this body.
the chest.
Oh my!
Zoinks.
I don't know what I bought related to that, but that's where we're at.
There went the fangirl.
So
yeah.
So what are you planning on doing to the putter?
I'm gonna do it the all black like you did with your Scotty.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a Red X, mostly stainless. It's old. I mean, it's 13, 14 years old.
It's a classic. That's what you call those.
Yeah, but I haven't decided if I'm going to do all black and keep the face stainless because I think that looks sharp, or keep the face stainless and the bottom plate stainless too. I don't know.
Decisions.
Either way, the contrast between the exterior being powdered coated black or whatever you do to it and the shiny face is going to look awesome.
Yeah. And I got to make a decision what I want for there's 3 lines, alignment aids on the back.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
So lots to work with.
What are you going to do?
Yeah.
What are you going to do?
Our amateur lighting rig.
Yeah, the amateur lighting just went out.
I think it automatically turns off, but also I didn't know I was bringing it, so I didn't charge it.
That's all right.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
No worries.
So that's not.
Is it the clap
integral
on
to the
feature?
house.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's a what?
Clap on feature?
Yeah, it could be.
No.
No,
it
didn't work?
requires a person
Nothing?
slightly taller than me in its current configuration.
It's
but,
Billy or John.
Yes.
We're good.
Yeah, so support the podcast so we can get
more lights.
Right. Actually, let's keep it janky.
Yeah, exactly. I like the janky.
Let's pocket the money and keep it janky.
It's like our golf games.
Yeah,
it's just ho-hum.
It's just put together with duct tape and twine.
We get around the course.
Yeah, we get around exactly. Yeah, we'll survive it most of the time.
So, in the vein of did anybody buy anything? I would add that I've added to my swag head cover collection.
Yes, you have.
I think we tried to add more.
Yeah,
but we were politely refused by the internets.
Yeah, the internets let us down there.
They did.
I was out on a farm at the last drop, so I didn't really have a chance to.
Yeah.
I felt like I had a good connection. I had set my phone alarm. I was in there 5 minutes early. I logged in. Still didn't get it.
Yeah, there's definitely some tips.
This is crazy. Like, I'm not that familiar with this stuff, but man, there's a thirst for it.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
Yeah, and so we're actually going to have a guest coming on soon.
Adam West.
No.
Like from Batman?
What?
No.
Why did I think it was West?
Because you're hung up on
because you're thinking of a Batman.
Oh, okay. Well, that happens.
Yeah. Well, maybe he thinks he's Batman. We can ask him about that.
We don't know. He would not reveal himself.
He couldn't tell us.
Yeah.
No.
He could be Bruce Wayne.
So what's his story?
We'll find out.
Yeah. We're going to interview him.
Yeah.
When's this?
Whenever we schedule it.
Awesome.
Yeah.
Can't wait.
So
maybe there'll be some door gifts.
That's true. Yeah. I think he's going to.
It's going to be at your house, by the way.
He's going to raffle off his highest prized swag head cover.
Love it.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah. So they announced today the 12 days of Swagmas is coming up.
Oh, really?
Next Monday. There's going to be 12 straight days of releases.
Oh, my.
That's going to be absolute mayhem.
Are you going to try and do it?
I probably will not attempt all 12 plus releases. I'm sure.
Don't sell yourself short, Dave.
I'm not selling myself short. I'm just trying to keep my marriage intact. So
overrated.
What you need is you need a proxy.
Right.
Make John buy it.
You don't want to mow through 3
Cash.
The money still has to go out at some point.
Yeah,
but
you don't want to mow through all that capital.
Typically what they'll do is they'll have a main release. And usually with that release, there might be shirts or some accessories like ball markers and things like that. Once everything's sold out, keep refreshing the website because there's going to be a surprise drop afterwards.
Oh, no kidding.
Yeah.
After each one?
Maybe not every single one, but after a lot of them.
That's going to be cool. I'll pay attention. Probably won't buy anything.
When's the 12 days of Swagness start?
Monday. The
preview starts on Sunday. I don't know what the preview is going to
Did they send an
entail,
email on this? Or do you have to read it on the forums?
You have to look on their social media. The Facebook and Instagram and Twitter.
Okay.
So just like us, if you follow us, you'll see.
On social Instagram. Yeah. You'll see all of our swag.
The world of swag is still foreign to me.
Our lack of swag.
Yeah, I'm swagless.
We're getting there.
Well, we'll educate you. We'll educate you, John.
Yeah, we'll bring you to
that's what we want to do. We want to educate.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You figure out how to query the swag head covers for us.
Exactly. Yeah, we'll see about that.
You build that database.
Yeah, we'll see about that.
Hey.
So, and then also I alluded to it when I had filmed something earlier. It's something that I purchased, and we'll see about releasing an unboxing video on the YouTubes.
Ooh.
What I purchased. So
like it.
we'll see how that goes. I got to work on some editing on that one, so I don't have, I don't have to beat people.
So people don't. Yeah.
Again, unless they want to send me stuff, and then I'm okay with stuff being sent to me, and as long as it's not like
your address is out there now.
Like headshots.
Yeah. So all right, well,
you guys don't get letters from fans?
No, well, I mean, we're only recent.
Oh, that's right.
Attendees,
Yeah, I get letters.
I mean, I'm sure you.
I see the box.
I saw
it. Was I got. Oh no!
You had to get that PO box, so
gosh
that
darn
didn't
it!
show up at your house.
Dre left this morning and said, "Will you make sure you empty the mailbox?"
It's
my bad.
Have you gotten like Christmas cookies yet from any loyal listeners?
No, not yet.
Hint,
and if
hint.
we did,
sleeves of TP5Xs.
Yeah.
Somebody's just gonna drop a bag of Oreos at your house. FYI.
Oh,
Dave.
those would still be good.
Yeah.
Maybe the mint flavor ones for Christmas.
Only double stuff.
You know what's actually hands down one of the best Oreo variations I've ever tried is the gingerbread Oreos.
Really?
I remember you talking about this before somehow.
It absolutely changed my life.
Do they only come out around this time of year?
Yes.
I don't ever go
Ginger.
grocery
So it's
shopping,
actually so is it like shortbread?
Mm-hmm.
Wow.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to try
They
that
are
out.
amazing.
Yeah, no kidding.
I I may have housed way too many more than I should have.
That's why he has no excess cash. He spent it all.
He's heavily
Oreo gingerbread
swag and
cookies.
gingerbread Oreos.
Heavily leveraged into gingerbread Oreos.
Do an Oreo gingerbread
Nabisco
challenge.
stock going through.
You
the
know,
roof.
you would think I'd be able to like buy them and stockpile them, but that wouldn't be the case. I'd tear through
that
them.
one is edible.
It's like Brian Regan talked about who's eating Fig Newtons. One at it's like a serving size is 2, and he's like, you eat them by the sleeve.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
That's pretty much how I consume my Newtons as well.
Yeah. I haven't had a Fig Newton in years.
It's been years for me too, but I really, that's the only time I ever consume fig.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, here's the thing.
And Newton.
Let's do a holiday Christmas exchange on our next podcast.
Okay. And we're bringing cookies and Fig Newtons.
Yeah. I mean,
Okay.
you bring a holiday cookie.
Whatever you
you define as a holiday cookie.
Oh, so we're
I'm
doing
not
cookies.
I'm not
gifts.
one to limit
Okay.
your holiday cookie experience.
So selection.
I got to
Okay.
talk my neighbor into baking cookies then.
There you go. See, John's got to figure
Laura,
it out.
if you're listening,
I'll make
sugar
I'll make cookies. Dre doesn't like to bake. I like
I mean,
to
I'll
bake.
make cookies.
Mm-hmm.
But I mean, I'll just go buy you some Fig Newtons or some.
No, I want you to make something. You got to make something, and John's neighbor's gonna make
Yeah,
something.
Laura, if you're listening,
I mean, if your neighbor wants to make
I
us some
literally
cookies too,
brought
that
her-
would be fine too.
Yeah.
I like you guys. I don't know if I feel like
Will he go
spending
through
hours
there?
baking.
Go on, bud.
You can buy. We're cool with that.
Yeah.
I won't
All
hold
right.
against you.
Yeah.
Well, if I can find them, gingerbread
I mean,
Oreos
come
are
on.
coming your way.
Go.
All right.
I'll slum Loft House cookies any day.
Hey,
man.
I'm gonna say this because it has to be on the weekend because baked cookies at home. Like I can't hold those things for 4 days. Well,
Fair
first
enough.
off, I'll eat them all.
Yeah.
Second off, they're not gonna. They just won't be as good.
Yeah.
Come on, puppy.
Oh, the cables.
Yeah.
The silly cables.
Billy's directing
There
traffic.
you
There we
go.
go. We're successful
Good
now.
job.
That's all he wanted.
Yeah. So let's
Now he's gonna get down, guaranteed.
Yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I don't want to be
It's
up
like
here.
all that work.
Yeah.
So
Oh,
we've
there
thrown
we
away
go.
we've
Okay.
thrown away the structure on this. There's not
Well,
really
hello
structure,
there.
but what I want to talk about next as
Is
we
there ever structure? I mean,
Yeah.
sometimes I like to
Try.
pretend.
We give you.
You notice
This is the
I
off season.
I
This
don't
is the
have my
off
notepad
season.
right
we don't
now.
need.
Yeah.
yeah, you'll see I don't have a notepad full of questions or anything
Yeah,
like
this
that.
is
but-
rogue.
That's okay.
But I do want to ask, in the vein of like buying things, and it is the holiday season. Like
I could have grabbed you one.
as golfers, are there specific gifts that non-golfers try to purchase for you that you're like, oh man,
Oh
My God.
Oh,
you
I love
literally really
Raise your
shouldn't
hand
have?
if you have a mother-in-law who's never played golf.
Love them to death.
my mother-in-law and father-in-law are now playing golf, and
Sweet.
yeah,
That's good. And
they're members out at Creekmore now.
nice.
Yeah.
And I appreciate everything my mother-in-law
absolutely.
has done for
The
me.
people that give me
Absolutely.
the gifts, I love them to death, but man, I got
I'm
some
like-
weird stuff.
Yeah.
So what is that?
What's
tin
the weirdest
cup.
thing that you've gotten? The
The
green,
ball thing?
Green reading glasses.
green reading glasses.
Yeah, the orange lensed glasses that are supposed to help you read the putts.
okay.
That's a thing.
And well, no, but they sell it as a thing.
Yeah,
Oh,
I mean,
wow.
Just because it's sold
It's like the
doesn't mean
it's
it's a thing.
that's like the glasses.
blockers.
That, yeah,
blue blockers
that help
that
you
help
see the ball.
find your ball.
and
Yeah.
it makes the green a lot more green, but that just doesn't help because everything's more green.
So you didn't become a better putter.
No.
Okay.
I don't know if anything can do it, but that one
Do you still have them?
somewhere.
You got to
need to
find
try
those.
them.
I'll
Yeah.
re-gift them.
We need to do a product
yeah, we're
review.
doing a product review on it.
That or the one thing that kind of makes me laugh is it's a score counter.
yes.
Oh,
got a
the
little
the
clicker.
disky. Yes.
Well, I mean,
yeah.
shout out to Club Pro guy. And
They're not that.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Only the
I
second
wish.
time he had to go through the entire beat twice.
He's so good.
He is so funny.
Yeah.
Did you watch his the gifts or going into the pro shop and leaving a tip for the pro shop staff?
No, I have not seen that.
Oh,
one
it's
yet.
good.
All right,
It's
I'll
good.
check it out.
Yeah.
Following him on Twitter and Instagram is he treats it well. We treat
He
it
does a
well.
good
He
job.
treats it well.
Yeah.
Like Justin Thomas had posted something. He's working with his dad,
Yeah.
and Club Pro guy literally posted. He goes, "I see 2 big red flags. Mike, give me a call." Calls out his dad. I'm like, I don't think JT Swing's got any red flags, but that's an awesome post.
That is fantastic.
Give me a call.
Wonderful.
Solid.
We got to up our Twitter game. That's for sure.
Yeah.
We do.
We should
okay.
just start roasting people.
Give me the
Anywho.
keys to that
Yeah.
castle, and I'll help you out.
Yeah,
Yeah.
you're getting it. Don't
All
worry.
right. Peter, what did you get? Anything weird that?
Just knick-knacky things, really. Like, oh, look, I found all these 1,000 golf tees that somebody gave to me from
that are a half-inch long.
Right. I'm like, well, these are from 1981.
Yeah.
Perfect.
They won't even get to the solid ground. Yeah.
Or golf balls. Like we all know non-golfers. They're like, oh, I got some golf balls for you.
Warbirds.
Ooh.
No, and it's literally from they're balata balls. Like back in the day. Like
I found these in my basement.
I get a lot of warbirds. Like here's some warbirds.
Yeah.
I'm like, thanks, that's awesome. And I'm like, these will be the ones I try to hit over a shot over water that I got no chance of making.
Right.
That's what these balls are used for. Like, and they're used, and I'm thankful for them. I don't want to hit a pro.
Where do we find them?
Yeah.
I've got the weirdest one. I don't know if I got it at like a white elephant gift thing or not, but it was the potty putter.
Oh,
what?
It's like a green that goes around your toilet.
Yeah.
And when you're sitting there taking care of business, you get some putting in.
Yeah.
Can it be coupled with the squatty potty?
Oh,
is what
that'd
I
be
want to
great.
know.
Is that where you get the knees
the
above
knees
the
up.
hips?
Cool.
Yeah, there's no other way to go to the
unicorn
bathroom.
pooping.
Yeah. Well, you got it's. Have you
Man,
ever?
we are full of endorsements today.
Yeah.
Dear Lord.
Gosh, come on, sponsors, call.
When you have too much double smoked cheese, you
Yeah,
need the squatty
that's right.
potty.
I want the squatty potty. To be honest,
Actually, I did get that as a
Supposed
white
to be
elephant
healthier
gift
you.
for a group that I was participating in, and I didn't think anybody wanted it. I'm like, it's coming back to me. And then right before it got to me, that guy took it. I'm like, ew.
Gosh darn it,
Man.
No,
it's worth it. Like if you've ever gone,
And everybody I've talked to, they have the one. They're like, oh,
it's legit.
100% worth.
It lets it all come out.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, it does. If you ever gone in the woods before, you get down low. Oh, it's just like everything comes out.
Gone off the back of a tee box.
I don't,
Yeah.
but I feel like there's more than one person in this group right here that carries toilet paper in their golf bag.
I do.
No, I just have
Not me.
I mean, when you
I
buy
do,
those
yeah.
waffle towels, they come with the tiny one that
Oh,
you're
yeah.
supposed to use for cleaning
Oh,
the ball
yeah,
off
I
on
have
the green.
that.
Yeah, that's my emergency.
So that's what it is. That's what that's for.
Emergency
If you had
poop towel.
Yeah.
man.
I will tell you right now, if you have to go on the course, the waffle towel is a good way
works
to clean
well.
up after
Ways
yourself.
to go, yeah.
Yeah.
You got that butt butter going on.
Yeah.
Oh, Lord.
Yeah. So I haven't gotten anything weird as far as Christmas gifts.
Segue away from
Yes.
that topic.
Thankfully,
Yeah.
my mother-in-law is kind enough to ask what
Yeah.
kind of golf balls I play before getting me a
Nice.
box of Warbirds. So
Yeah.
I like her awareness.
so I appreciate
That's the first
her
step.
for doing
It's
that.
Good job,
awareness.
Dave's mother-in-law.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Shout
So-
out to her.
Yeah. Well, let's jump into some news. How about that?
Let's do
Do
it.
it.
All right. So news and some articles. I want to start off with something. Should I start out with serious or something funny?
Serious. Let's get serious.
That's
out of the
okay.
way.
We've
Let's
been
get
too
serious.
funny. Let's
All
be
right.
serious.
So serious. Let's talk about the match.
Oh,
Happened the day after Thanksgiving. Did any of
Okay.
you guys get the chance to watch it?
I watched some
I did. I
recaps
did
of it.
not.
You watched it?
I watched
you
about
watched
an hour and a
John?
half of it.
I didn't
Okay.
even see the recaps.
Yeah.
It only lasted about an hour and a
Yeah,
half.
it's really.
It was 12 holes, right?
To it.
Well, they didn't make it all 12.
No, they didn't. No.
Well, all right. Break it. Who won?
Brooks took him to the
Brooksy.
woodshed.
Oh, did he?
Like,
Yeah.
legitimately.
Five
Did you not
and
know that?
something? Five and
Yeah.
No, man, I have-
four
I've been
up.
working
Yeah.
and I had family in town. So I need a vacation from my Thanksgiving.
Yeah.
I got up Saturday and said, "Ooh, the match is on," and then I was like, "Oh, that was yesterday."
Yeah.
Yeah.
Whoops.
Yeah,
Yeah. It was fun to watch. I mean, Brooks come back from an injury too.
Mm-hmm.
yeah,
So,
he looked
I mean,
good.
Yeah,
His
his swing is just
solid.
like, man, talk about getting through the ball.
Yeah.
That gets through the ball, but
he's
like,
got
yeah,
some good move on it.
But
So
it
what
was his putting was just on point.
Yeah, and that's always the thing with him is once he's rolling the rock,
Oh,
he's
yeah.
it's hard to
You're-
stop.
And,
Yeah, it's over.
you give that kid that much confidence,
Ooh.
gone.
Yeah.
You can't
And he-
stop him.
So
He just inked a deal with
Strixon.
That's
Yeah,
right.
he was
Yeah.
playing
Cleveland
the
Strixon.
Strixon ball.
Yeah,
I don't know
he
if
was-
he's playing
was
the
it-
clubs, but
was he playing the
Strixon
ball? I
Yeah,
didn't
he's
know
been playing the irons for the
Okay.
better part of the season.
Because I know he was playing Mizuno 919 tours for a while.
Yeah,
Wow.
he switched to the ZX7s sometime this year and decided, you know what, they might as well pay me for it.
did
Yeah,
he
why not?
switch the whole bag? Driver, woods.
I think
Driver
the whole shooting
is a
match went
Strixon.
Strixon.
Yep. I think he's.
what was that
I
worth?
feel like he's got maybe a tailor-made fairway wood. I'm not for sure.
Yeah, they'll
I'll
paint
have
over
to-
it.
I'll
So
have to
even he
see.
was during the match he was playing the Strixon
Yeah.
driver
Oh, yeah.
and stuff.
Well,
Wow.
and he kind of mentioned how good the ball was, and then of course he mentioned how good the
What-
driver was.
Yeah.
'Cause he's just gonna.
What-
Because he's been
What
playing
ball?
that. He's been playing the
The
M5.
Q-Star?
No,
It's a Z-Star or something.
I
The
think
Z-Star?
Still's what it is,
Yeah.
but
Hmm.
the hard one, whatever one you hit when you got
Well, they all feel
125
hard.
mile an hour swing
Yeah.
speeds.
Right.
Yeah,
Yeah.
but yeah,
What did you think of the coverage of the match, John?
The commentary, like, I love Phil to death, but
not your thing,
not my thing. Yeah. Like, I don't know, like I'm
too chatty, Cathy.
Well, wait a second. Weren't you in favor of having Phil move to the booth? That was you. It was Dave.
I mean, I love
we
Phil.
Talked
don't
about
get me
that,
wrong.
Yeah, that was me last time.
Like, I want Phil on I want it on HBO where he can
be himself,
whatever he wants.
Well,
because you can tell when he's talking.
Can he still say that? Like, I mean, there's repercussions.
Let loose.
I agree. I'd love to see it.
You got $400 million or whatever he's worth. Let it loose.
But he also has to go and participate, and hopefully,
because Phil trash talks better than anybody. And
no, a match I would want to see is Phil and MJ. That would be
good.
One I would actually buy the $29.95 because those two
totally do that. Yeah.
And at MJ's new course,
at his course,
the Grove,
yeah.
Uh-huh.
So that would be awesome.
Yeah, and if you buy it, you actually could lottery out to go out and
watch it.
Watch it.
Be
with,
live
with maybe an invite to play the next day.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know if that's going to happen.
Probably not.
They're probably not.
I would totally.
Yeah. But I'm telling you,
it could happen.
You drive up some revenue right there.
Mm-hmm.
But I think that's interesting, John, because of all the coverage, because I didn't get to watch it. I was traveling, and it didn't work out time wise.
Yeah.
Everything that I've read about the match, everybody said the match itself was boring. Brooks and Bryson were boring. There's
boring.
No chemistry there.
No.
There wasn't a lot of smack talk.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And the stars of the show were Charles Barkley and Phil Mickelson.
Charles was funny. I mean, Charles is funny because he just says weird crap all the time.
But this was only the second time that they've just had the two professionals, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And I'm
sorry. That was the first Tiger and Phil. And then there was the second match that was that Peyton Manning and Brady?
Yeah.
Yeah. And then the next one was Aaron Rodgers and
and up at that course that was up north, it was freaking amazing.
Yeah.
But here's
Aaron Rodgers. That was Brady again.
Here's the thing about the players. Those guys go out every week by themselves with a caddy and compete against everybody. Mm-hmm. So you put them in a match one-on-one, they're not going to change. They're still at work.
Right.
Like, they're still going to behave. They're still going to try to win. They're going to do everything.
Players like those guys.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
Like, we would give each other a ton of shit.
Right.
But they're not probably going to do that because they want to win. They go right into that mentality. They're focused. They're driving.
Yeah.
I don't expect them to talk crap, even though we've talked about this before. I think it's kind of PR that they blew this whole thing up. But to me, watching two people go mano a mano was a blast. I don't care if they say a word to each other because the golf is awesome.
You go back to the Cantlay in DeChambeau.
Oh, that was
when they went 6-7 holes. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah, that's when Cantlay became king.
But there wasn't any. I mean, it was just regular commentary, and it was just regular golf. And I think
that was Jim Nance. That was CBS, right?
Yeah. I don't know, but I'm sure that.
I'm almost positive it was Jim.
I mean,
but
Jim
I think
Nance
going crazy.
Jim Nance is
and
awesome.
Jim Crazy is like, oh my god, can you believe that?
Yeah, but to Billy's point, it's a regular golf broadcast. It's not a special event.
Well, but there's far more hype in the match about that this is happening, and I think and I know Dave. I'll jump to Dave and I talked prior to Pete and John being here, and Dave was gonna what would you do differently?
Well, they said that the ratings for this were
down.
I know exactly.
Insanely down.
What I would do.
Yeah, first off, don't do it over the holiday weekend when you're fighting college football.
Yeah, that's a good point.
Yeah,
I mean
or you're driving.
So
half the country was driving back.
Yeah,
home.
but I mean, some of us, the market was open, so I was at work. Like even if I wanted to, there's no way I could watch it.
See, and I think it didn't hit me until we started talking about the other, like Peyton Manning, Tom Brady doing the other one, and then Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady doing. I think the first one where Peyton Manning and Tom Brady were in that was kind of cool to watch how crappy they were too.
Yeah, that's cool too.
It humbled.
Golfer.
Yeah, it did.
Yeah, you get to see how hard it is. And athletes that are great at their sport.
And then hearing like Brady when I was like, I've already played 18, and it was raining. He's like grinding, and then he hit that 9-iron in on like whatever it was, the 5th or 6th hole. I think that would be what I would say is I think. That would get the ratings.
So you feel like the amateur side of it was really messing with the
I think that I think if anything, like if we go out and play like our 2-man league, that aspect of a partner is huge. Is huge, and I think there's more banter. Then you're not so much reliant on. I feel like this one potentially it was overhyped. It was we're going to fixate. Yeah, let's fixate on the Bryson Brooks
feud,
and then let's throw Charles Barkley and Phil Mickelson in there to commentate it. So I think they threw in. It's kind of like when you throw in a bunch of superstars on a basketball team or something like that. You never know if it's going to work.
Sometimes it goes south that first game.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
If you're putting in, the prime player, if you take LeBron, Michael Jordan, Kobe, you put them all on a basketball team, it doesn't mean it's going to be the greatest basketball team in the world.
Well, I think what it is the expectation of what you're thinking they're going to give each other a ton of crap.
Yeah.
Needle each other. Bryson's going to be like, hey, good drive. You're only 40 yards behind me.
Right.
Stuff like that.
I mean,
he's not going to do that.
Because not in that format and not with that relationship.
No.
I think you give it to two guys that have.
You put Justin Thomas in, he will give people crap.
Right.
JT and Tiger.
Yeah,
absolutely. And now he's got to give Tiger pops because Tiger's got the bum knee.
Right. That would be good.
That would be hilarious.
But I think you got to make it.
I think you bring in two amateurs too.
You don't necessarily have to bring in the amateurs because you look at when Tiger did his at Paynes Valley. Yeah. The match there was JT and Rory. Was it JT and Rory?
Justin Rose and was it Ricky? Somebody else. There was a foursome.
It was 4 players. It was Tiger. Tiger played.
No, there's somebody else.
Yeah, Tiger played because he outdrove Justin Thomas on one of the holes and he gave him a bunch of crap.
But JT and Tiger are friends. So they've got if you put any of us out there mano a mano, we're going to give each other a ton of crap.
Yeah. I think that's where
Bryson and Brooks were not in that. Right. They're not in that situation.
Yeah. Well, and I think
it's still fun to watch two great golfers. Like one of the things that I used to think was great was that Shell's Wonderful World of Golf.
Oh, yeah.
That was awesome. Like John Daly and Fred Couples playing out of Crosswater was one of the most hilarious matches ever. and you're watching it and you're going...
When you get the micros up phone... Yeah. Again, chemistry between the players.
Yeah. That was key.
That. Yeah. And I think the thing with Bryson and Brooks is it's something that's really well known in the golf community. It's not something that spreads really far outside of that.
That's what I'm saying. Like
that was the appeal with Phil Mickelson and Tiger Woods. Like the whole world knows who
or Tom Brady and Tom Peyton Manning.
Exactly. So I think everybody's right to a degree. It's a matter of getting the right people in the match, getting the right combination, whether it's 2 guys or if it's a foursome. And I think probably a foursome would be better.
Yeah.
And 18 holes, not 12.
Look at all these YouTube content creators that are out there. Good is doing this thing. It's like,
Crossfield's been killing it for years.
Yeah, and they challenge people.
And they give each other a ton of crap, but they're friends.
Yes. Right.
Like that's the key.
Totally agree.
And the only reason I really liked watching it was because it was fun to watch a different golf course.
Yes.
A golf course that, if we spend a ton of money, we could go play it.
Right.
What do they play? The win?
Win.
Yeah. And then just to watch 2 people that
includes lunch
are top of their game play golf.
Mm-hmm.
It's
back
different. It's different than watching a PGA Tour event because you're just watching 2 people.
I do think that I think golfers do appreciate exactly what you're saying. Exactly. Like I think we sit down and watch it and we just like watching good golf. And we're like, that's really cool. But to Dave's point of it doesn't draw anybody outside of golf, so ratings are down. So
John Q. Public wants to watch Tiger decimate a field.
Yeah, or watch
Bryson hit a 300.
Aaron Rodgers and Tom Brady look like Forrest Gump. And so
or watch a bunch of college football that was going on.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, it could have been. I don't remember when the first match happened.
It was the day after Thanksgiving.
It was? Okay, that was the one with Tiger
but it was
Phil.
Tiger and Phil, like
exactly.
I said.
Yeah.
And they made, 2 birdies? 2 birdies?
And some of the worst wedge shots at the end of that match.
Yeah.
Like, come on, boys.
So maybe they were doing the Charles Barkley. He said that golf's the only game they allow you to drink during because it's unbeatable. Yeah. It's an unbeatable
and I think that first match that Phil and Tiger won, were they wearing...
They were
headpieces.
Yeah.
They were mic'd.
Yeah.
Okay,
they were mic'd up. Yeah,
okay. Yeah. And Brooks and Bryson were mic'd, but like, they were, trying to get them going. But like, you could tell both of them were like, "Leave me alone."
Right. Like, Bryson was in full on panic mode, trying to recover.
Yeah, like they kind of go along with it, but then you could tell they were like, "Shut up! I want to beat this person." Like they wanted to turn that off and play golf. So it's you can't take the. You can't take them out of the environment that they're used to and expect them to behave differently.
That's what you'll see.
My one thing was like, get them both blind drunk, and then have them go play golf. Like that would be hilarious.
Yeah. Take him down to Deer Valley or Deer Trace.
Yeah, we'll just bring the beer.
Yeah, exactly.
A bunch of Busch Light.
This is a golf course.
We will get you there. We will feed you drinks, and we will get you home.
You get a beer a hole.
Outside of that.
Plus, at the end of every hole, you get a ginger Oreo, gingerbread Oreo.
Gingerbread Oreo.
Yeah, you gotta have
could
some
be
food.
6 months.
Got to cleanse the palate.
Yeah. So speaking of competitive fire, next topic I had on my list was the topic that he no longer wants to talk about is Rory McIlroy's shirt.
No.
Did you guys see that?
What was that all about?
I saw it.
I saw the pictures.
Wardrobe malfunction.
It was not a wardrobe malfunction.
No, he ripped it.
Like anger. That dude.
He lost a lead. He crumbled down.
He crapped it down his leg.
Yeah,
it was bad
and
because I was watching
full
that
Hulk
tournament.
Hogan on his polo.
I do that.
I mean, good. Maybe there'll be some fire there. Like we haven't seen I haven't seen it. But you haven't seen that Rory you saw at Kiowa that just
decimated.
Killed everybody. Like everybody's like, "What? We're playing for second."
Yeah,
it's still $500,000. So
well, the thing is Rory was playing like that until Sunday.
Exactly.
Yeah.
He
was on cruise control,
and then it flew apart. And like I can only imagine.
Can't close.
I will tell you,
he still has 20 wins, right? Over 20 wins.
I don't know if he has 20.
I think he has like a
20 worldwide, but not 20 on the PGA.
Oh, that's true.
Which is important.
He has a lot of money.
No, I mean, good. Like I'd like to see people coming back to reality. I mean, golf is hard. How many times that
have you driven home and torn your polo shirt?
I'm thinking, why?
I thought about tearing something on
why
the golf course.
Why did I even wake up
times.
to go and play today?
Yeah.
And it's
Dave tore his hamstring on the golf course on Sunday.
I don't know if it's quite that. But
you
I have torn gloves.
Yeah. Oh, I've torn a glove or two. Yeah. Like,
well, I mean, you're into that body torture with the
bondage.
Beat our back with the putter.
Oh, I did. Yeah, that was a hard hit. Yeah,
it was hard. Like it was quiet and like,
there's a bruise.
I don't know.
It's probably still there.
No,
the Rory thing was weird.
Yeah.
Like I'm sure he's like, oh god, there's a camera everywhere.
It's weird
like,
because
sure
you don't see it from him because he's been molded into that media person to where you don't see it.
Yeah, because he's Mr. PR. When he's in front of the camera,
he's intelligent too.
He knows exactly what to say.
He's
and I think he means it. But like to see him unravel, like we all get it. But of course, his was to win.
Yeah,
I think it was like not only the tournament, but
he wasn't where the road. To
was he not in the running for the
because he doesn't play on the European
I guess
Tour.
that's right. Yeah, but I mean, he was in the running to win the tournament and $2 million or whatever.
Again, it's good to see. It's good to see human side of Rory.
Yeah, it is.
Good.
I'm sure his shirt sponsors like really.
Yeah, they're like he's like, no, fabric's great. I'm just really strong.
Yeah.
I work out.
Yeah,
I work out.
But I tell you what, nobody's got a better swing on tour than Rory McIlroy.
Oh man,
boy, that
love
thing
those
amazing,
extended arms.
It's pretty. It's really pretty.
Yeah.
I mean, JT's close.
Yeah, there's a couple red flags.
Yeah,
JT's
couple.
Yeah, we're working on that.
Yeah.
So speaking of swings,
the
biggest news in golf, right? We pushed it off to the third thing, right?
Yeah.
Colin Morikawa got engaged. Is that the biggest thing? All right,
that's what I was thinking.
Yep.
Yeah.
Speaking
that's
of
swing.
Congratulations to him.
That's
by the way.
Yeah, swung the other way.
Pete is a swinger.
Yeah.
I am.
Yeah. You got the white rocks in front of your house?
White rocks, yeah.
He's got a fishbowl just for keys.
Ring the doorbell 3 times.
All right, everybody, take your keys out. Yeah. We're going to see who you go home with.
I don't want to start any rumors.
It's okay. It's not a rumor if it's true.
Exactly.
But can't sue you for defamation.
The Swingers Club.
So Tiger Woods came out of nowhere with a tweet saying that he's basically progressing, right?
What?
One of the greatest iron swings you'll see from a player, right?
Yep.
Eldrick Woods?
Right. Followed then by press conferences. The whole world was buzzing about his private yacht privacy. Being
I thought they were buzzing about
his
his giant biceps, and he was going to pump us up.
Yeah, well, it's his triceps that he said were getting strong.
His
from the
triceps
crutches.
are big from his giant house and having to use the crutches around.
Yes. And then today, or maybe it was yesterday, there's a video of him out on the range in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
Oh,
swinging the
fairway
wedge.
There's been several. There's been several. Yeah.
I saw the irons and the wedges.
Yeah. So it looks like his swing is fairly normal.
Oh,
I
sure.
will say
Yeah.
his Golf Digest interview, when he walked out, you could see there was definitely a limp.
Yeah.
But he's moving around really well.
I mean, he's half metal now.
Yeah.
I mean, he's
fuse back.
Not the machine.
Thank God he's got his own 4 or 5 planes in his own yacht. Because going through the airport would be horrible.
Would be pretty.
Yeah. Feel for
crazy.
him. I feel for Tiger.
Sir, we're going to take you to the special room.
Yeah. But fix my putting. My putting.
Did you guys watch his press conference?
Yeah, I did. I watched all of it.
Yeah, did not.
What did you think of what he was saying?
I think that he's setting expectations that are accurate.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
With the world's gonna want him back and gonna want him to win 100 tournaments, right?
Mm-hmm.
And I think I'll never count him out, but I think he knows that the hill is I think he called it Everest.
Mm-hmm.
The hill's bigger than it's ever been.
Right.
I read.
That'd be amazing.
The quote was, when I had my back surgery, I knew I had to climb Everest to come back.
What it was. Yeah.
And I did that.
Yeah.
He's like, and now I don't have to.
Yeah. And age and then every
46.
poor
46.
injury that
He'll be 46.
And not that 46
At the
is
end of this
old.
month.
But
No, that's right.
Yeah, some of
But
us
for
turned
golfers,
46 last week, by the way. So
I'm
let's
just saying
be
that for
sensitive.
you.
Happy birthday.
Yeah, you're young.
Thank you.
You're young.
Old guys.
You're our Tiger Woods. But for him,
That's a
I
bold
think he's
statement.
setting.
I'm still in my 30s.
He's setting adequate
He
expectations.
does like Perkins.
There's nothing wrong with Perkins.
What's wrong with the
That's what I'm
tremendous
saying.
12?
He's our Tiger Woods.
There's Perkins
It
still?
was Denny's.
It's a Denny's.
Oh. Perkins is
Grand
gone.
Slam.
No, Perkins is still around.
It is?
Yeah.
Where?
You're not looking
There's
hard
one on
enough.
87th, right there by 35 and 69.
You're
Damn it.
thinking
Chicken fried
Tippins.
steak and
Tippins.
rolls.
I'm
Yeah.
thinking
You're
Tippins.
You're
thinking
thinking
Tippins.
pies, yeah.
Yeah,
Oh,
you just
man.
buy those at the grocery store now. Billy.
Oh, they're so good.
So
So-
anyhow,
Yeah. French
back to
silk.
Tiger.
So back to Tiger.
Back to
My bad.
Tiger. Here's my take on Tiger, and I'm sure we'll get there. Is I'm glad he does that, but I think he's also setting it so that when he comes back and you're
he's
at the
maybe
U.S.
a smidge
Open,
better
and
than
he's
what
like,
he said.
"Oh yeah, you guys all thought I was sucked.
Yeah,
my leg was broke."
I shot a 68.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think there's a little bit of that.
Yes.
He's buying some real estate. He's buying wiggle room with that statement.
yeah, I don't know. I was telling Billy earlier that I think, to me, the weird thing about that press conference is how at peace he seemed with potentially not winning another tournament.
So tell me, what does that mean if he shoots a 68 in the U.S. Open? It
The
makes
world-
it
the
a
world
bigger
will-
story.
Right, sure, yeah.
Yeah. So
And
the
the entire
so that-
world
yeah.
will melt down, but that's provided he plays in the U.S. Open.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, he's gonna
Y2K
play
all
US
over
Open.
again.
You say that, but dude, seriously, his leg almost had to be amputated. He's still walking with the limp, and he's an extremely athletic guy, but he's got a robot leg, right? So it is going to be
doesn't have to qualify.
Let me finish my point.
I mean, he
Let
just
me
gets
finish.
Hey, let me finish.
So we're talking about
All right,
practice.
Miller has the
The
floor.
U.S. Open tournament, the way they have that course set up, it's the longest course they're going to play all year.
Yeah.
The most difficult,
Where's it at
grueling
this year?
conditions. It doesn't matter where it's at. It's just how they're going to set up the
Sycamore.
course. The thing is,
If Sycamore?
Yeah.
Oh.
in my head, yeah, he'll probably gear himself up to play in all the majors. But if there's a major that he's going to skip, it would most likely be the U.S. Open.
Oh yeah, he'll go to Augusta.
Just because of the way they set up the course, and it's just
Well, I mean, all the majors are tough, but
I just don't see him ever skipping
have-
a major
I have to agree that
He has
like he
already.
bought him
When he's-
some. Well, I mean,
when he's been injured.
and
like,
he's
he-
still injured.
I think he's buying himself some wiggle room because he's good enough to be able to modify his swing and make it work and
I
kind
think
of
you have to have
puzzle
some of that.
piece it together. Yeah,
Right.
it's a good. You
But at
hedge
the
your
same
bets.
time, it's just really weird to see the guy who was driven by nothing but the number 18.
It's at the country club in Brookline.
Yeah. Ooh,
So
that'll be a good one.
So
100%, he's been driven his whole life to win 19 majors.
Yep.
And I don't think he can
He's
get
not
there at
gonna
this
get there.
point.
I mean, if he
And he seems
if,
completely
if
at
he
peace
gets
with
to
it.
18,
Oh,
I'll
that's
buy.
That's a
We're
miracle.
all going to the nicest steakhouse in Kansas City on May.
That's it?
Well, yeah,
Really?
I
Yeah,
mean, I like
seriously.
you guys, but come on. But like for real, like if he gets to 18, that's going to be staggering
Right.
to do that.
well,
Everybody would have to die.
That's why I'm saying
during
it
the
needs to be a
tournament.
little bit nicer than the best steakhouse. in
Right.
Kansas City.
The best steakhouse in Kansas
Oh,
or
Kansas.
Missouri.
Okay.
In
not the world.
Just take us all
No.
down and buy us all the old 76er down in Amarillo.
Amarillo.
You know what?
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll make that a road trip.
There we go.
We'll go see
It's a
Ben
terrible
play
road
some
trip.
Quality. quantity does not necessitate quantity.
Yeah, it doesn't correlate.
We'll just go over the neighbor here, and
I like that. I like that.
You just buy the you buy the meat.
Yeah, we'll have Bobby make us something on the trade.
Dave, there's
yes.
There's a piece there that I think, as fathers, I think one thing we can understand, and maybe even especially with him and his son, and we've seen his son play in the PNC,
the
Charles Schwab or whatever, is that he gets that now, and I don't know if he's. I would hope he doesn't push his son like his father pushed him.
He doesn't.
Yeah,
but he also knows what got him to be arguably this maybe the second best, if you're grading on majors, the second best golfer ever to play the game.
Yeah. Goat's a weird word.
It is.
Goat's a weird word with him. Yeah.
But to do it and see how well his son does that, and he finds peace in that. I agree. I think he did find peace, but there's always that competitive edge.
Oh yeah,
I see that he comes.
Well, he's
back
not going to stop playing professional golf.
Yeah,
but I think what this means is, obviously he's going to limit his schedule.
Sure.
How many tournaments a year do you think he's going to play?
4 or 5
with majors or without majors.
With
majors, I think he might show up to
8.
He might play jacks, maybe.
Right. You
Jack's
figure
still
he might
with us?
play his own. He might
He'll play his own.
That's what I was thinking.
I don't know. I don't think he plays Bay Hill.
But he doesn't.
10,
He doesn't play
less than 10.
a lot of the Florida.
Yeah, I would say less
definitely
than
be
10.
Less than 10. Yeah.
But I think the humble nature that he had brought to that interview, I think he was also setting the tone for the media, saying, "Look, I'm not probably going to come back from this, so don't be writing these stories about expect Tiger's a great comeback in the and then watch me shoot a 79."
Yeah,
he's like, that's not what we need here. That's not what golf needs.
Right,
golf needs to see him show up, hit a great drive off the first tee, and
so
everybody.
Are you already making him an honorary starter?
That's what I was thinking.
What the hell,
Tiger Woods.
He joked around about riding in carts in tournaments now, but do you think he plays in the Champions Tour?
No, not a chance.
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
Not a chance.
No, not to the extent that you see some of the other guys.
Well, like Phil's just doing it to beat up on the old fellas,
or do what like Tom Kite did, or Bernhard Long has done when they've gone there. Tiger, and I don't think Tiger was planning on that in his life anyway.
Jack played in it for a bit, but Jack was like, "I'm done."
Mm-hmm.
He's like,
well, Jack
you
started
didn't
it.
see it.
Because I watched him at Lionsgate and then at Loch Lloyd when the senior tour came through, and it was fun to watch him golf, but you could tell his heart wasn't in it. He was giving gloves to kids on the side, and he was just having fun.
No, that's just like this is what I do now. I'm not.
Yeah. But that's why he fell out of it, because there's no fire there really. Yeah. I think Jack knew that he could thump them all every week and just go home
if he wanted.
Plus
if
he wanted all in golf course design. For him.
And then he and Tiger. I mean, good Lord, he doesn't have to work, but
no,
he might need to get a part-time job.
Yeah, work in the pro shop
at Kia or Costco or something.
Work in the pro shop at Jordan's course.
They're at $17 an hour.
Selling Swedish meatballs.
The Grow is looking for an assistant pro. Maybe
selling golf clubs at Dick's.
Yeah.
Are you Tiger Woods?
Yeah.
No.
Just puts a mustache.
I get that all the time.
Yeah.
Speaking of mustaches, the star of the press conference was his doctor's mustache.
Oh wow.
I didn't see it.
No, it was the picture afterwards, sitting on a motorcycle with Tiger Woods.
Perfect mustache.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, it's like.
Whoa, that's a bold statement. What's a perfect mustache?
His.
It was. It was just
glorious.
Right.
Am I googling Tiger Woods doctor?
It was a little handlebarish.
It was just
I'm a little
right.
jelly.
Yeah, it was great. Did you guys see the piece of advice that he gave his son, Tiger, for how to be a successful golfer that should apply to all of us?
Keep it in play.
Take that as a no.
Keep it in play.
Wait, I think we should all get one guess at this.
Yeah.
Okay, guess.
I'll go first. Keep it in play?
No.
Best putter wins every tournament?
No.
I got nothing.
Oh God.
You're the one that
excited.
I know, but I'm over here trying to find this mustache.
It's typical Pete. No, his one piece of advice is don't let your anger at one shot bleed into the next one.
Oh.
Well, that's what he always did for himself.
Exactly. Just let it go.
Did he? 5 minutes? Is that what he gave himself to just?
Yeah,
fume?
he gave himself enough time to be pissed off to get to his next ball, and then he just walked back in.
Yeah.
Be a goldfish.
Right, because he said what he sees in his son is probably what we all see in ourselves. Is he hits a bad shot, and then it just continues to compound.
Yeah, oh yeah.
It doesn't happen.
I've never
to all
seen
of us,
that
by the
happen.
way.
Yeah,
Never seen that. It's never happened to me, and I've never seen it.
No.
Block it out.
It's a 12th hole. I'm the worst golfer in the world.
So when you realize that you suck at this game, the game becomes much easier to enjoy.
It's kind of one of those things where you let the
I guess I haven't realized I suck yet.
Let the game come to you.
I mean, you'll
get there, Billy.
Someday, when you get to your 40s, Billy, you'll figure it out.
When you're matured.
When
you're matured.
So here's my question that I thought we would probably get in the conversation, but we haven't. I mean, the correlation between Tiger Woods, Ben Hogan. How many majors did Ben Hogan win after his car accident? And at what age was Ben Hogan when he was in that car accident?
I'm not prepared for
I'm gonna take some guesses. I think he was like
in his
40s. No, he was like 31. I want to say.
No, when he got in the accident?
And I think
he was older.
No, he was way older than that.
And I think he won the majority of his majors after it.
No, he didn't, because he won the 51 U.S. Open, and that was after that. So let's see, car accident age. Well, he was 36. Gosh darn it, I'm a buffoon.
All right, so we'll split the difference. You said 40, I said 31. That's pretty much in the middle.
Yeah.
Wikipedia, I'm going to pay you later.
Yeah, I don't know, but it was
Giving Tuesday, like 2 days ago, John.
It was 1949, and in that, when he won Marion, that was 51 that he won that. Or was it 50?
The Open needs to go back there. That was such a fun course to watch.
It has been back there.
Yeah, that's
with Justin Rose.
Yeah.
But it needs to go back again.
Yeah, it does need to go back again.
And maybe non-English person.
Major wins. Let's see.
Maybe an American.
Don't hate on the English.
But you have to also realize.
I just wanted to see Phil win that one. Like, just once. Like, come on, Justin. I know you don't have any. Just choke this one away.
I would say medicine has advanced.
Sword.
Right.
I think medicine has advanced quite a bit since Ben Hogan's accident. Yeah. So I don't know if it's really an apples to apples comparison.
49.
No, I'm not going to disagree, but like he had to go through that rehab to come back, and he won a major or several majors. I thought after the fact.
Hogan's
but I mean, there's 10 years,
but who
9.5
against.
Sam Snead.
Yeah.
Okay.
The best. Walter.
I'm pretty sure
he won 16 majors overall, and 6 of them came after his accident.
Ben Hogan won 16 majors.
I think the point that I'm getting at, though.
Wait, he competed. I'm sorry. I read that way wrong.
I was like, I thought he won 6 total.
He won
or 8.
Let's see, U.S. Open, 2 Masters, 2 PGAs, and a British Open, with 6 victories coming after his accident. So this is not saying that they were majors. He just had 6 victories
6
after.
times
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. So what I'm saying is the level of competition from 1 to 120 on the PGA Tour.
Yeah.
Is, I think, leaps and bounds.
Absolutely.
Right
than
now, what it was back then.
Right
That's
now.
why you can't.
Could not agree with you more.
When Tiger came out,
yes,
he was thumping fat old guys that
they were white.
He
was the only black guy.
They were drinking, they were partying, and they were playing golf. And then this kid came in and started murdering them.
So Hogan has 9.
It's the same. A lot of that's the same scenario.
4 of them came after his accident.
Yeah.
So less than half.
But that's still
super impressive.
That is very impressive.
I mean,
but I agree with Dave on this. I think it's the conversation that goes with who's the greatest golfer of all time. It's impossible to compare.
Yeah,
Peter Hansen.
Peter.
Yes.
Peter.
Right now,
Peter
who's the
Hansen.
greatest golfer with 13? Oh, I'm sorry.
With a 13 handicap?
12 head covers in his bag.
Oh, Peter Hansen.
It's Peter Hansen.
Oh, it's
true.
No doubt.
And it's 13.
Yeah.
No, you're right. 12 because we don't have the lob wedge sandwich.
Yeah.
But
we need to get those.
I'll be honest.
Can you guys make me a plaque of that? Like, I'd hang that on the bag.
Like I
greatest
golfer with
in small print with 12.
Maybe we'll just make you a T-shirt.
I can't even finish it.
T-shirt
Oh
works.
yeah, greatest golfer, and then on the back
just
it
give
says
them
with
away.
12 head
Hey,
covers.
at least give me props. Like, I played the rest of the season with those head
did.
covers on there. And I have already said this.
7 of
privately.
which are fairway wood head covers, by the way.
I won't take them off.
How many irons do you actually have in your bag?
Don't hate on the Heaven 11.
6 through wedge.
Okay.
I won't take them off until I break 90.
No.
Break 90?
90?
Why would you ever take them off?
Mountain.
It's going to keeping them on is going to get you to break 90. So you're going to have to leave them on forever.
Now you're only 39. You might not remember this, but Callaway used to do fairway woods up to the high numbers. Like they used to do 9s.
Oh, yeah. 7s. A Ginty. A Ginty was like a 7 wood.
They still have Divine 9s.
Divine 9s.
Divine 9.
I think it was the Heaven 11.
Something like that.
I thought it was my grandparents had an 11 wood.
Yeah. And
what degree would that have been? Like 30 something?
It was a 31.
I mean, a 7 iron?
The lady that left her sand wedge behind that I stole.
Yeah, the custom grind.
Granny?
Granny. She also broke her 11 wood over her knee.
Damn.
And it was in the clubhouse, and I tried to fix it, and it was a Heaven 11. I think is what it was called.
Man. Was it like?
that was like right.
It was in our cart shack for like 11 years.
Big Bertha. Bertha.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
remember
like the original.
It like spooned the ball. It was so lofted. Like you looked at it, and you went, "I'm gonna have to think about spinning my."
How did it have any mass behind the ball with a?
It went really high.
Yeah,
and I had polished the top of it.
The center of gravity had to be incredibly high on that thing.
Yeah. No, one of the guys we used to golf with.
You think?
All the way
like
through a 6 hybrid.
Yeah, it was like a it was like a wood wedge.
See, I just would think that the center of gravity would be so high based on how you see clubs today, where it's just a fairway, like a 5 wood is so sloped.
It did this. It like
I'm sure
up into the sky.
Yeah,
yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
but again, golf
your
club technology.
It's your approach wood.
There to now.
Yeah, it's a nice little 100-yard club.
Yeah. I don't know where it is. It's probably my parents' basement.
Please find
Give
that.
me the 11 wood for this approach.
What are you thinking here, Pete?
It could be a giveaway. It could be a gripping golf giveaway.
I can't get the head cover off of it.
Yeah, it keeps cutting it with the leading edge.
So back to it. When I break 100.
100 now.
100 now?
100.
Make it 80.
Jesus.
Make it 80.
84.
No, I literally
84.
will die with these things in my coffin.
You have
Challenge yourself, Pete.
You broke 90
Look
this
at you.
year.
Challenge yourself.
I'll pull up the handicap. I didn't break 90 often.
You broke it though this year, so you're gonna do it. That's my point. It needs to be
goal.
It needs to be 80. It needs to be 80.
Let's get you low.
That's like me saying,
I hate you guys.
I'm gonna wear my hat until I beat my son in a Pokemon battle. Yeah, of course I'm gonna beat him in a Pokemon battle. He's 8.
Well, I mean,
can you?
Why are you playing Pokemon?
Okay. He bought it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
All right.
So anyhow,
that's a combined score. That doesn't count.
Yeah. No,
combined score.
It counts. It counts.
All right. So there was
set your goal to 80.
There was an 88
and get better
on September 26th.
You broke 90 in the Spring Hill.
And Pete beat Gary McCord.
You shot 89 the first day.
Remember that day?
I have two 83s in here.
You beat Gary McCord, Peter Hansen.
I did.
So listen, Pete.
If you're listening, Gary,
greatest golfer with
I don't
12
mean to rub it in your face.
Yeah, I mean, we love the handlebar mustache, Gary, but Pete beat you.
Right.
Yeah, hands down.
So another question I was going to ask, Billy, what's the time?
I mean, it's 7:15.
I'm talking about the.
Yeah, so we started at like 6.
59, I think.
Okay, we're good.
So I was going to ask you, Pete, the one question I had in my head, and then we'll go to the last news item and call it
we'll wrap this up.
I wanted to ask you what your actual golfing goals were for next year. The three of us have talked about ours.
Oh, yeah.
Now is your turn.
Well, I thought we were going to talk about this on a podcast towards like New Year's.
No. We've already talked about it.
Surprise.
Yeah, this is an intervention.
Yeah,
what are your goals?
This is an intervention.
Yeah.
And it can't be a goal that you've already accomplished 3 times in the last month.
I want to take my head covers off my clubs.
Honestly, I haven't.
Challenge yourself, man.
I haven't thought about it.
Okay.
But here,
we'll give you 5
I do
seconds.
want. So we have a big golf trip coming up next year.
Mm-hmm.
Wait,
allegedly.
We do?
Allegedly.
Oh, crap.
That
Is it
has
booked?
Which, by the way, you
It is
scheduled
booked.
on my daughter's 13th birthday. So thank you for asking.
So
if
much
we
for
had
the
any
quinceañera.
conflicts.
I can't believe you didn't.
Does she want to come?
I can't believe you didn't check all of our private calendars.
I can't believe you didn't at least
Well,
ask.
Yeah, you jerk.
We're gonna.
Set a
Yeah.
date.
All of
and
a
if
sudden, it was, hey, we're going to do this in June. And then all of a sudden, it's like, it's not.
I'll be flying from Colorado.
We couldn't get it. Anyway,
Giving you a hard time.
no, I hear you.
All good.
Yeah.
I should have known that, and I apologize. I forgot.
Oh, God. Stop the sob story. Let's go.
So we have a big golf trip coming up.
Yeah.
So at least the goal is I want my game to get back to respect. I've been there. I want to play as well as I did when I was there last time. Which, let's be honest, wasn't good.
I'm going to pause you for a second.
Two more head covers will do that.
Yes. 2 more head covers will do that.
Hey, Christmas is right around the corner. You already missed my birthday.
It's really hard to find it.
So time out.
Take it away.
You're in management. You understand the concept of SMART goals, right?
Yeah, I know SMART goals.
Yeah.
Specific,
measurable, attainable, realistic, and timely.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
When you say you want to get your game to respectable, that's not measurable.
Oh.
Well, we're getting deep.
Oh,
Jeez
my God.
Louise.
I wasn't ready for this.
Yeah.
I know. It is an intervention.
Yeah.
Intervention.
So take some time and
Let
think
me get
about
a drink.
it. And
Hold on.
And when we reconvene for our next episode, we'll talk to Pete about his goals for golf for next year.
I think it's a good plan.
Obviously,
his SMART goals.
The route that he was going with the big golf trip to Bandon is he doesn't want to go there and shoot 150 every round. Am I guessing that correctly?
I mean, I don't even want to shoot 100.
Sure. I get
you
that.
Won't. If you believe, you will achieve.
If you stay out of the bunkers, you'll be just fine.
Yeah.
That's a goal
Fear
of
deep
mine.
bunkers.
Yes.
Fear deep bunkers.
Yeah.
Yeah. Or
I'll tell you what. I will come up with stuff. Absolutely. I will 3, maybe 5.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
Yeah.
Attainable goals.
SMART goals.
Smart. Yep.
Corporate America goals.
You're going to present this in a
We need a PowerPoint
diagram.
Yes.
Yeah, we're going to need a PowerPoint.
would be great.
PowerPoint.
Yeah.
No,
It would look really good.
that's old world speak. There's
Keynote?
new ways to display data.
There are.
Google
I
presents.
don't know. I
Will
know
you
where
do
you're
a
at.
TED Talk on your goals?
Yeah.
Ooh, I want a TED
Please.
TED Talk.
I'm Pete
Yeah.
Hansen, and I have 12 head covers. And I'm here to talk about goals.
And that's okay.
Yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
we're doing a TED Talk.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Your dog is like giving Dave like the dirty eye.
Oh yeah.
We're friends now.
Hey man, what are you doing over there?
Raising
He's
his
kinda
eyebrows
tired.
over
Yeah,
here.
it's like what
All right. So
All
last
right.
story, and then we'll adjourn.
All right.
story?
We-
Timeliness.
We're telling stories.
No, the story from the internets.
Oh okay.
So we started with Billy yelling about bacon, and this ties into it perfectly. It's a perfect way to start an episode
Got my attention.
and end an episode.
Pork commodities.
There was a golf course in England that got overrun by feral hogs.
What?
Oh, no way.
I didn't know they had feral hogs in England.
Apparently.
Yeah, they
and
shipped them over from Texas.
there were some big suckers out there.
Yeah, man, those feral hogs are large.
So I shouldn't laugh about this.
No laugh. It's fine.
I'm laughing. It's too late. So the assistant greenskeeper tried to shoo them away, and I guess got attacked.
yeah. They're
Oh,
not,
yeah, they're
not
vicious.
friendly. Yeah,
Right.
they're not friendly.
Yeah.
That's why you want a
Oh,
gun.
my God.
So the course is closed because
Teeth like that.
they went in there and they tore up the greens.
Oh, God, they just
it was pretty
ravage
bad.
it.
So my question about this story and why I'm kind of laughing, for those that don't know, we call Pete Peter Hog.
Peter Hog.
2 G's.
Yeah.
Do you guys think if that golf course had a Peter Hog on the staff, they would have an issue? Would he be able to talk to his own kind?
Oh yeah,
and have
he
them
would
leave the premises.
Yeah, he would be. What is it? Where the guy marched the mice out of the town? Pied Piper.
Yeah,
Pied
What it is?
Piper?
The Pied
That's what
Piper.
you
Peter
do.
the Pied Piper.
They just walk out into the ocean with you.
You go out there and go, Soo-wee!
Yeah. Bring him home.
And it all, yeah. They'd get in the Cadillac and
They would. We'd go for a ride.
Yeah.
That's
They-
exactly what would happen.
they can sniff out a man with 12 head covers.
Yeah, they're like this guy. He's got our back.
Yeah.
And you're like, no, I'm gonna cook you.
And then I'm
Yeah.
gonna shoot you in the head.
Yeah.
And smoke you.
Now, do you think
Gonna
gamey
be
bacon
tasty.
from a feral hog would be good?
It wouldn't be good.
It's
Yeah.
not good.
It's not
I've
good.
actually had wild boar bacon, and it
Really?
is rough.
Yeah, it's gamey. As
Like if
all
you're not
get
a
out.
like I love venison. I love duck. Goose can be gamey.
Yeah.
This wild boar bacon was not edible.
It's past lamb bacon. Like it's
You're right.
past
You're
that.
right.
Yeah.
Like lamb bacon, there's a lot of lamb there.
Yeah,
And wild boar bacon is like
not edible. Yeah, it's
right here in
I'm
your
not a
face.
fan. Yeah.
No, it's not good.
Yeah.
Nobody wants their bacon with mint jelly. That's not a good thing.
And on that,
Yeah,
I
let's
say
end
we
it.
call this a wrap.
All right. This
Be
was
sure to
fun.
like and subscribe to Gripping Golf Podcast on YouTube. Make sure to smash that bell button or the notifications button, and follow us on Instagram, Twitter, and what's the other one? Facebook. Yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Facebook.
Yeah, and soon to be Meta, whatever the hell that is.
Yeah.
It's already there.
Meta.
Yeah. Meta. Sorry.
Yeah.
Did I say Meta?
No, you
Meta.
said
Meta.
whatever it
You said
is,
it
and I said it's
right.
meta.
You said
Meta.
it right?
Oh, it's Meta. Yeah,
So
we
it's
don't
just
know.
Meta.
We don't know.
It's
It's
just
Meta.
we don't
It's
know.
augmented reality.
It's so Meta.
Smash
So
it.
Meta.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't even know what that means.
Technology.
Yeah.
Goodbye, everybody.